Hi everyone, it's Dee's from Turtle Dove. Hope everyone's doing well. I thought I would come out today and just record my backyard. I always like to do this just at the end of summer because the hibiscus along the fence line there always looks the nicest this time of the year. And they are incredible. They just flower profusely. Now hopefully it's not too bright, but there's been a change in my yard. Hubby and I put some of those stones down, and that creeper there has just gone crazy. I planted that, I think it was early December, or maybe just late spring last year here in Australia, and they have the most beautiful lilac little flowers, but obviously they're not flowering now. But it has just made a big difference putting those stones down. They're like river stones, different coloured. And I bought a stepping stone so I can get to the back garden bed. I'll give you a close-up of the hibiscus flower. I picked some of the flowers and dried them so that I can make some hibiscus tea. But funnily enough, the bees tend to stay away from those flowers because there's so many ants on there. I think the ants like the flowers too, the pollen. And in this pot I planted some chilli from seed, and I planted that probably back in December last year, and it's taken so long for them to come up. I'm just hoping that I'll get some chilies before it gets too cold. I can see a tiny little one starting, so hopefully I'll get some, because I love chili as long as it's moderate, not too hot. And this, I can't remember what it's called. It's a type of succulent. There's some of the leaves, but this was just full of bees, and it's just finished flowering. It's a beautiful lilac, pinky lilac. So you can imagine what that looked like, but it doesn't flower for too long. I've got to cut them all back, and I've got one on the other side as well. And I forget what sort of lilies these are. I've got a beautiful white flower to them, but they're going crazy too around the bird bath. And I have some dianthus in between the hibiscus. I'll show you this one in the corner. Pretty two-tone purple. I can hear you. I think that's not a bee, it's a fly. So it's at 12:30 on a Monday. It's my basil growing, and my tomatoes are almost finished. So I've kept some of the tomatoes down the bottom. I'm going to dry them and then use the seeds for next year, because I've got quite a lot of these cherry tomatoes. Trying to duck all my washing hanging up. And there's my turtle. those pretty flowers. And I bought a turtle stepping stone, so he's got a friend. And there's that same succulent that I have on the opposite side. So that's it. I bought some new mint and put that in this pot. I did have pelargoniums in there, but they just stopped growing and they weren't doing much, so something's attacking the leaves though, but I'm just going to leave it. It's flowering at the moment. That makes really nice tea. And I also bought another parsley. That's Italian parsley, which I like. I don't like the curled leaf parsley so much because I don't like the texture. And that's my old mint that's been there for years, and I had to cut that way back. I think there's not much soil left in the pot, it's been in there for so long. So that took a while to come up, which is why I bought the other mint. And there's my fairy garden. Taken a couple of things out because it's faded, but this is growing, it's multiplying, and this one's still alive, so that's good. And I've got a little succulent at the back there that almost died, but I've placed that mushroom there to give it a little bit of afternoon shade, and I've got to water that every day just a little bit. And this stuff just reseeds everywhere, so next year I'm going to get that all the way along the bottom of the river stones, all the way down there. So this doesn't look as good as it did just before Christmas, but look at those flowers, aren't they pretty? A beautiful tangerine colour. And I bought that daisy just before Christmas as well. It's meant to be two-toned. Sort of the young flowers look yellow and purple, but then they turn a lovely cream colour. That might end up too big there, I'll just wait and see. So that's my garden update. I'll just go inside because before I go, I want to show you. Hubby and I have been self-isolating for 7 days because we were close contacts of a COVID case. So today was the first day that I could go out, and I have a little fish tank which has been cycling for 6 weeks, and today I bought this one's a fake plant, and it's a little cave in there, and this one's a real plant, and I bought that today. But I am drip acclimating these cute little, now what are they called? Tangerine tiger shrimps. So they are very susceptible to temperature changes. So I've just connected a tube to the fish tank and down to this bucket here, and slowly getting them used to the water temperature. So I'm just using my craft clamps. Colette gifted me those. Carlette, sorry, not Colette. And yeah, you'll be happy to know, Carlette, if you're watching. They are good use not only for crafting, but they are so cute. Let me try and zoom in a bit. And they're very small, and I asked for 3 females, and hopefully I've got 3 females. So Anyway, I'll do an update of my tank in the future when they've settled down and hopefully grown a little bit more and even perhaps multiplied. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you a little view of my garden, and yeah, I've also made 6 Easter cards last night. It took me 3 hours. But I will share that with you in a future video. So hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Take care, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.